This is hopefully going to be the last time you'll see this car looking like this, with its arse hanging off the ramp, with no wheels on, with no way of getting it off. It's been here forever. Since I've been involved with this car, it's moved about, well, it's moved from outside to inside. It's not been driven yet. We need to drive it. Today's the day we're hopefully going to drive it. So, are you excited? Yeah, last time we turned a wheel and got a few other bits done. I've got a little bit of outstanding work to do. Prop shaft, exhaust needs to go back on. It's been welded up. Thanks to Dan the man for welding it up. I've got to put the springs in. I've got to tighten up the suspension. I've not yet got a roll bar drop link, but we'll put that on after, yeah? So I'll get the car together, prop shaft first, then exhaust goes on, then I tighten up the suspension, then I put the springs on, then I put a battery on, then I tidy it up a little bit. I need to put a seat in it from somewhere. I'm going to have to rob a seat from somewhere. I don't yet have a seat for it. But today's the day we're going to drive it. We're going to at least test drive it. See if the brakes work, see if the clutch works. I've already done all the hydraulics, yeah? All the .4s or whatever it was have been applied. So all she needs is prop shaft, exhaust, springs, suspension tightenings up. And then we can fucking send it, or we can at least let it go under its own power out into the wild. Blow some of the cobwebs off, literally blow some of the cobwebs off. Have you seen some of these cobwebs? Have a look at some of these cobwebs. This is a nice one. Some magical spiders managed to coat the whole underside of the bonnet grille in webbing. That's quite nice. There's shit everywhere. That's quite a nice one. Bit of extra cooling, I guess. Power steering, I never noticed that being as wet, but that's a bit wet. Just put my head in something there. What's that? I don't know, just a bit of shit. Yeah, we need to get it outside. Today's the day. Oh shit. I need some exhaust putty for that really, but we'll just send it on and see what happens. Right, you excited? I'll get started then, I'll let you know how I get on, chaps, and then we'll drive the bastard out. Sound good? Not too sure yet how I'm going to get it off the ramp, but I'm sure we'll think of something. We've got some new intruders in the unit today. We've had wasps, we've had pigeons, we've had doves, we've had mice, we've had all sorts of shit over the years, but these ones, they're alright. I don't mind them. Making nice little bird songs now and again. I mean, he's having a fucking bit of a flap there. Getting a haircut next week, chaps. You'll be pleased to know. I've seen the comments. Dan, what's going on with hair? That's what people are saying, Ed.
Is it?
Yeah. Because they've got fresh cuts like you sat there.
Don't know about that.
Comparisons, not good. I've hit a bit of a bump in the road, chaps. Have a look at this. So, I've not actually made that much progress. I dicked about with this prop shaft CV joint thing for far too long. But yeah, Steve, see anything wrong with this? That should be round, and it's not, is it? It's on the piss. I don't know what's happened. So I'm going to take it off and have a look. I'm pretty sure it was round yesterday when I took it off. Did the gear shifter. I think it was round yesterday. I think it was, but I'll have to take it off and have a look. So this bit wouldn't bolt up, and I thought, what's going on here then? And then spotted that it wasn't quite round, so never mind. I got another wee obstacle. So the exhaust manifold, when it comes down to the midsection, there's studs that come out of the manifold, and one of them looks to have snapped at some point, and someone's tried to hammer it out and it's just got real blunt and shit. So I managed to cut it off with a recip saw, and I was trying to drill it out, but I got real tired, so I had to take over. Like, I don't know what steel it's made out of, the stud, but it's taken a while to get drilled out. But the prop shaft's on, missing a couple of bolts, but once we can get the exhaust on, well, once I've done this stud, I'm going to go around the suspension, put the springs back in, tighten everything up, and then just throw the exhaust on, and it's drivable. And then we're laughing, and we might even be able to do a little burnout. Oh shit, maybe. There's no seat in it though, Ed. Yeah, that might be a problem. We might have to nick it from one of somewhere, yeah. Most likely, yeah. I can't remember what the last update was, but the rear end's together, just ready for the wheels to go on. but I need to put the exhaust on, which means I need to get that stud out. And it's probably been 3 hours since I started trying to get that stud out, and it's still not out. And it's the fucking hardest thing since sliced bread. I've never had anything as difficult. Look what it's doing to the drill bits. Got some nice little fucking rainbow welds on there. Look, can you see? Oh, hang on. The fuck's that all about then? It's just getting molten. It's getting so fucking hot. Just an absolute pain in the ass. And yes, I did try and hammer it out first, but it was going nowhere. I didn't want to crack the exhaust manifold. That's why I thought I'd drill it out, but fucking pain in the ass. Exhaust's good to go. Just in a bit more welding on it because something else was just a little bit loose. But the exhaust's good to go. I just need to get this out, and then I can put the fucking exhaust on, put the wheels on, and drive it. In theory. Yeah. Just when you think things couldn't get worse, now I've got to try and get a drill bit out of there as well. Awesome. Every cloud, chaps. Managed to tap the drill bit out, and it took the stud with it. So, yeah. Every cloud. Just as a side note, I bought this Milwaukee, well, Makita even, fuck, I thought it was Milwaukee. I bought this Makita drill bit kit off of some scumbags online. I don't know, it wasn't cheap, right? It was, I don't know where it was from, but the quality's not been right good. Just to let you know, I thought I was buying some decent drill bits. And I know obviously what I'm doing now is going to be real hard on a drill bit, but I've been using drill bits from other sets all afternoon pretty much, and thought, oh, I'll try the Makita, see how that gets on, and it just snaps straight away. And it's not the first one to snap. You'll have noticed the set is not complete. So I'm a bit miffed about that, because I like Makita, JDM Bro and all that, but just a bit shit. Like, it weren't proper cheap either, like HSS. I don't know, I was expecting better, but yeah, we got the stud out, every cloud. Hopefully now I can get a bolt in it and get the exhaust on. I'm here on my own though at the minute. Mr. Nice London might return, he says, but Jackie Tran could probably help us get the exhaust on, if no one else. Ta-da! We have an exhaust, chaps, we have an exhaust. This bracket won't quite line up, but don't care. Sorry about the refresh ratio. Draper, why is your refresh ratio like that for? I can't seem to tune it out either, I don't know why. But we have an exhaust. We can start the car. We might even be able to drive it because we've got everything else, look. Everything else is good to go. Even the max speeders have been tuned for the ride height. We've got brakes, yeah? Don't worry about the clip for the pad. We don't need that where we're going, right? Right, let's try and get some wheels on it. Fire it up. Listen to a purr. Right, we're nearly there. We just need to try and find the last piece of the AIDS puzzle, which is the other wheel, and it's probably out here somewhere, just chilling outside in a bit of a suntan. A bit cows have got it. Have you seen wheels? How's it going? I nearly got it done. I know I've been here all day, haven't I? Making noise. Sorry about that. I know this playlist's been on 4 times, but I had a chance to change the playlist. I'll change it in a sec for you. Yeah. There she is. Look. Hey, is that a Continental tyre I can see? It fucking is. Continental. Has it got even... Oh, it's even got some free air in it. Someone's put some wind in it for us. That's nice. Okay. Not the lightest wheel. Let's try and get it past this ghetto spray booth. Shizer coffin. It's even got some free moss on it, that's nice. We'll see if we can burn that off maybe, eh? Okay, look at this. Wheels. Yeah? Exhaust. Yeah? Prop shaft. Yeah? We did the brakes and all the hydraulics yesterday. It's not got a seat in it still at the minute, don't worry about that. We'll figure something out. But the first thing we need to figure out is how the fuck do we get it off the ramp? I think first job, have a bit of a tidy up, and then we need to try and build some kind of ramp system. So
Yeah, this is going to be wild. But let's see if we can get it off the ramp. In fact, should we see what it sounds like? Live on air. Shout out to Deadweight for making a very light battery that I can just pick up out of the M3 and plonk in another vehicle. Oh, look, I can lift it with my little finger and connect that one. Yeah. And then I can connect that one. Yeah. And now we can see what the exhaust sounds like. Ready? Whoa, she's silent. Has the flap opened? Well, don't spit at me. She's misfiring a little bit. Nah, the flap, we need to deflap it because it's not. And again, would it be open at idle? You may recognise an air filter. Bit of smoke coming off, don't worry about that. She's definitely got a rough idle, hasn't she? Well, she's not run for ages, not more than for a few seconds anyway. And the fuel that's in it's a couple of years old, so it could be the fuel. Oh, I reckon she needs a rev. That'll sort it. It's almost like it's got a light flywheel. Has someone put a light and flywheel in this and not told me? Then again, we'd expect some chatter if that happened. While we're here, I'm going to check if the clutch is working because it was being a bit of a pain in the ass. Well, it seems to work, but the clutch pedal is really light. I changed the slave cylinder on it yesterday because we had no slave cylinder at all. Oh shit, we've got no brakes. So yeah, I don't like this. I'd prefer it if this wasn't here. Yeah, the brakes aren't there. Oh, they're coming back. Yeah, the brake pedal is not. Okay, we've got some brake problems. I don't know how that's going to work for the burnout, but maybe we can tie it up. Did it kick any shit out? It did kick shit out. Smells good, doesn't it? So that's the standard exhaust, just with the cat pipes out. Pardon? Pop and bang, was it? Oh, mate, don't worry about the pop and bangs. I've got an ECU here, which is a pop and bang ECU, courtesy of Delis, who used to be in the corner. Do you remember? Only the OGs will remember Delis. All right, catch me in about 20 minutes when I've hopefully got a plan on how this is going to come off. What's that there? Is that brake fluid, I wonder? That would explain why the pedal was a bit. I think it is brake fluid, you know. But where's it coming from? Hang on, we'll do some investigation live. It's in the puddle on the floor. I think that's brake fluid. I was dabbing on the brakes, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's the brakes, all right. Well, that's a shame. Mr. Nice London has returned, just in time. Yeah, maybe someone just left the union slack. Maybe that'd be nice, wouldn't it? But probably not. Best have a quick look at it. Well, there's your problem, mate. Well, I was trying to snip it up with the old mole grips, thinking that someone had just maybe slackened it off and then decided to do it at the caliper end instead, but now there's a little pinhole in the brake hardline. So yeah, the war's not over, but she's won this battle. I'm pretty exhausted from today. I don't know what the video has been like, but I am knackered. So we'll have to wait for another day. She's fighting. It's fighting hard. It doesn't want to go back and do some skiddy-roos. But we've got an exhaust system now. We've got a full rear end. Just a brake pipe. Just a brake pipe. Well, I was hoping for a lot more from today. I'm sure you were too. But these things happen. Couldn't get it off the ramp in the end. I guess we'll have to wait, and I'll have to get an adult to come and do the brake line, because that's not something I've done before. It's a shame I've just got all the suspension back on, because that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to get into where the brake line is. I guess it might be worth doing the other side at the same time. I don't know how laborious that task will be for whoever ends up doing it. But you know, we've still got 2 weeks until it's meant to be drifting at Scotland, so plenty of time. Anyway, thanks for watching today. I don't know what the video's been like. It's been a lot of pain for me, so sometimes the videos where it's most painful for me are sometimes the most exciting to watch, or maybe not exciting, but you know, you can sit there, eat your crisps and laugh at my struggles, can't you? So maybe it's been one of them. I think it probably has been one of them. But, yeah, that's all from today then. So thanks to the Patreons. They're a big part of why I keep doing these garage videos, because they don't do so well on the YouTube side. So yeah, if you want to keep seeing the garage videos, support me on Patreon, then you know, it's a nice incentive for me to keep making the struggle is real videos. But that's enough of the spiel, that's enough of the hard sell. Obviously I'm going to keep doing it anyway, because it's that golden seaword of content, and what a fun day we've had. I mean, you know, you've had a fun day when the muck's actually rubbing off your hands from doing shit, and the t-shirt's got absolutely hanging today. If you can tell how dirty it is. But yeah, this one is not quite living up to this yet, is it? This thing was a fucking beast and never let me down. Well, it let me down a couple of times, but certainly not to. Certainly hasn't taken as much time as this has, but you know, it's coming on. It's a long way. But yeah, today is not the day, chaps. So join me in the future. We'll have another battle. The war is not over. We'll get it driving. We'll do a fucking burnout and a big skid, and we'll have a good time. So catch you later.
Yes, lad. Yes, lad.